it's a heartbreaking thing when you see someone with so much potential who simply can't see beyond today. They find themselves wrapped up in today's circumstances. I don't have enough money to put in my car to go to work to get the job. I can't even get to the job interview, so why even try? I mean, if I can't make it to the interview, how would I ever get to the job? So why even apply for the job? Do you know someone like that? Are you someone like that, living under the circumstances of life? I'm J Loren Norris with Leading Leaders Podcast, and I was once someone just like that. I lived in that life looking at all the mistakes that I'd made, looking at all of the bad circumstances around me, looking at the current situation, and allowing that current situation to be the barometer of the hope of my future. I allowed that current situation to dictate to me how I was supposed to feel about life, what my position and status in life was and always would be, how I was supposed to interact with other people with my head down, staring at my shoes most of the time, ashamed of the failure that I had become and the circumstances that made that very evident. I mean, anybody could look from where I was in life and realize this has gone nowhere. But something changed inside of me, and I'm challenging you to let that something change inside of you. It's easy to walk in the shame of your past mistakes. It's easy to walk in the guilt of what you've done wrong. It's easy to look in the mirror and see the failures of everything up to this point. It's even easy to look at all of the current circumstances and situations that you find yourself in and say, this is just reality. This is life as I know it. This is where I've gotten to because of who I am. But when that switch comes, when you realize that where you are now is a summation of the decisions you've made, the people you've met, the books you've read, the people you hang out with. And because that's true, you can change the situation that you're in. You can change the circumstances that surround you. You can change all of that when you realize that you are the best you ever made. There will never be another one. No one can live like you, laugh like you, or love like you. Nobody. When you understand that and you realize you are one of a kind, and the circumstances that are around you may be your current reality, but it does not determine your future success. It's a choice. You get to decide how your future will be laid out. Because it's true. You are where you are because of the decisions you've made, the books you've read, the people you've hung out with. Which means if you can set your mind on things above, the things that are at a higher level in life, the things that are in a different status of life, a different income of life, a different education of life, better friends, then you can also choose to read better books, to have better friends, to find yourself in a better circumstance. Because when you make better decisions, when you make better choices, when you surround yourself with better people, your circumstances are going to be better. Your life is going to be better. And simply by making the decision that you are worth the trouble, the effort, the work that one has to put in to read better books, to find better friends, to hang out in better places, to work a little bit harder, when you decide that you are worth that effort, then you can simply use the circumstances you find yourself in, the situation you find yourself in, as a stepping stone, as a good, firm foundation to say, I'm going to stand on top of what I've been living under until I reach for what I'm living for. Change your decisions, change your friends, change what you read, and you'll change your future. The circumstances that you find yourself living under now do not have the right to dictate where you're headed. I'm J Loren Norris with Leading Leaders Podcast for Tell It Like It Is TV. Have a blessed day.